Ofentse. Who am I? Ofentse. Nah, I can't be that guy.
I'm a writer and producer for OM Film.
Uncle Scrooge, now we're talking. Yeah.
Apart from OM, I am a mother.
So, Ofentse Mwase, aka Uncle Scrooge, I'm a cinematographer.
I am a wife.
/ director /
A business entrepreneur.
/ editor /
a motivational speaker.
/ Instagrammer.
And I'm just here to inspire.
I'm a storyteller. Like, that can come through in most of my work.
I've been out of the game for like some few years, maybe around 4 years. I went to film school, and after film school I became a mother, so I've been out of the game since then. Then I came back into the game through OM Films.
Allow me to formally reintroduce myself, man, I done changed. Aries the name, I'm getting bigger and better than how you
my
thought
first
I would
project
remain.
was Couldn't by Aries.
No mistakes I made, I pray my haters age up to 100 just so they could witness me fuck up the game, rearrange it again and again. I've been praying every day, Lord please make a wish.
OM Films is a South African media production company that deals with music videos.
Short films.
When Keta realizes that what he's done by subjecting his father to all of this violence and hatred has been a mistake, he cannot turn his back from the things he has done. When the truth is ultimately learned, we are all truly set free.
The commercials.
Electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Corporate, as well as events. So we film everything in between that space right there, and we just try and deliver, you know, the best visuals possible, as well as sound. What me and my team do, we always try and tell stories with our videos. So yeah, OM Films is just a place where, you know, artists can meet and combine and then become like a stronger force, as we do with all our projects. We never work alone, we always have a team, whether it be 2 people or 20 people. Yeah, so we just like to, you know, incorporate each and every single person that's out there that's an artist to come and work with us and create beautiful images.
So yeah, OM is just a powerful brand that we started, that we believed in. At the time it didn't have a name, but then we've been pushing this Ofentse Mwase Films brand like crazy, and the benefits are starting to show now in 2016. So it's really massive, it's great.
I think it was back in 2009 or 2010, one of those 2 years. I remember I was writing an invoice for somebody and I needed a letterhead to go on the invoice. So I don't know, OM came up to me, so it was Ofentse Mwase Films. So I've been using that ever since, and then we finally decided to actually register it back in, I think it was the end of 2013.
Before the registration process, I mean, it started in 2009, where he first had to teach me how to take images, because at the time we were both in film school and trying to survive the everyday life, finances and all, and he taught me how to take stills, photography. He trained me and we went and shot people's weddings together, and that's how we survived basically. We beat the hunger by shooting people's weddings. Then from there we grew, you know. And he graduated before me, I graduated 2 years later, and then on my year of graduation we became parents. So it's been quite a ride. And OM has come this far because we were persistent and we never gave up, you know. Working with him is great. He respects me. He respects me as a writer. He respects me as a producer. He respects my level of authority over the productions and my level of authority over the business. And then there comes a time where I have to respect him then as the leader in the home, the visionary in the home, you know, the father in the home.
There we go.
So we take turns. We know when to take up which role when it's necessary. So that's the key. I think that has made it really work well for us.
So how me and my wife do it is that we remain very professional about things. Like when we're at home, we have the way that we treat each other at home, and it works. And then when we're at work, we have a different way that we treat each other. We remain professional. It's almost like when it's like time to record, we both forget that we are these two people outside of work, you know?
When me and him are at work and there's a point where we don't agree on something, other people who don't understand the way we have chosen to structure our relationship in the home and at work will swear that we're gonna go through a divorce.
This is me at home. Hey Nels, what's up? Did the kids eat? Okay, cool. This is me on set. Nels, you're wasting my time. I need to take the shot. What's going on? Please, move aside, okay? Just let me take the shot. Listen to me. I'm the one who knows things. Okay, let me just take the shot. She's just being annoying now. It's annoying me. Please, cut. Like, I'm getting annoyed as we say this. Please cut the camera.
The moment we come home and we get to the gate, all of that jazz, that word jazz, is gonna stay at the gate. So usually on our drive back from work, we will talk it out. You know, we'll just figure it out, leave it at the gate, and when we're at home, we are lovable again. We are lovable to one another again.
Just make sure that you understand your partner and your partner understands you. And I think that is the biggest thing when it comes to that. As long as you guys understand each other, you can easily separate what is work and what is like personal. So keeping work and personal things apart becomes easy if both parties understand each other and, you know, work together in achieving the bigger goal. Video making or filmmaking, it has a set standard way of doing it, so I think it's quite easy. The thing that makes it the easiest is working with a great team. So that's what I have. I have an awesome team. I have good writers, I have good concept people, I have a great team behind me, like all our art directors, the crew. Everybody knows what they're doing, so that actually makes it quite easy for us to achieve the dream and to achieve what we want to do with our videos. So pre-production is very simple. Let's say pre-production on a music video. Let's make it easier like that.
It's usually run by me, and that's when, in an ideal world, we'd have 3 or 4 concepts to pitch to a prospective client, or they came to us and they want us to pitch.
We like to get concepts from our clients if they have.
Oh, it's a woman singing the song. Okay.
But usually with the music videos, and I reference music videos a lot because that has been a lot of our business this year, in 2016. It's usually late notice, quick turnover, and when that situation happens, we have to sit down with the client. Okay, because we don't have time, what is it that you really want? And then we take what they want, we sit back, we listen to the songs, and we add our own creative sauce. From the way I understand the song, it's like I derived it basically from the line, you just never really know until you are really sure. So
what happens is that we bring our unique ideas and mix it with whatever idea that they have and make one complete single thing. And then I find that helps in keeping everybody content in a sense.
But it's too late for that now.
No, it's not too late.
can I explain?
Yeah.
So everybody walks out of there having a piece of what they wanted, and I think that's what's important. So
We work out the story in the pre-production phase, and then we make sure that we marry the concepts, like visuals, that basically personify emotion. You're whole and then you're broken. So we're gonna see things where plates, cups, glasses breaking here. Then she will appears, but there's rose petals. And then logistically, we work out how to execute it. So everything following after finalizing the concept and the story would have to go location scouting, casting, all the documentation that needs to be followed by it, records, contract, everything, whatever would be needed, would really usually be run by me. The production phase is where we meet, like there's an equilibrium between me and Ofentse in the production phase. She's there and she's not there. You want her and she's not there. But then she wants you. Ofentse would walk in and it's production day. What are we doing now? And I'll give him the breakdown of what we're doing. Obviously he'd be, clued up on the concept and everything. Then I step out of the way. Uncle Scrooge comes out and he shoots. He's no longer Ofentse Mwase. He's Uncle Scrooge.
productions usually happen either on over 1 day or 2 days. So it depends on how big the concept is. Like something like a music video for Armeni, that took 2 days to shoot. That was quite a difficult production for us because it needed so much for us to film and we only had 2 days to do it.
Baba sizana babantwana bakho sasibaqedile ngendo saqindezela nezinja zami baphela abantu we Baba sizana babantwana bakho sasibaqedile ngendo saqindezela nezinja zami baphela abantu we.
Like being on set is literally my favorite thing to do because you are in this position where you kind of like God, you're creating things out of nothing. So that's I find that quite amazing and interesting. It's quite interesting because you get to work with people, and that's the one thing that we like the most at OM. So working with those people just teaches us a lot of things with each and every single production, and I must say I'm happy with where we at right now with regard to all the projects that we've done, and it's just a great thing to be on set.
And then post-production, King Uncle Scrooge is there as well.
Post-production phase is easily the hardest phase of the whole video making process because that's where you take all those ideas and you put them into this one solid thing. So that's where most of the time, personally, I find the most challenging. Like post-production is very challenging, but I've figured out a way where I do it in my way. So
he'll obviously call and call me and ask for my opinion.
It goes with feeling, man. Most of the time it's exactly how I feel that I put things down on the timeline, and most of the time it works. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but
and we discuss, throw a few ideas there and there.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. So it's very simple. It's editing. After editing comes the grading, and then comes the finishing product.
And then afterwards we have a product that we both mutually proud of. So that is a typical OM Films production phase. I think he went into the more technical bits, but I'm giving you the juice of what really happens here.
wouldn't say it was the plan all along. It was the opportunity that presented itself, and we just went along and used it, you know, to further our brand. I think it was a great idea because, say, probably half of South Africa has seen our logo. They might not know what the logo is, but I'm pretty sure that they've seen it and they can recognize it. Something like that wouldn't have been able to be achieved with something that's of a different genre, in a sense, like maybe a film. With a music video, people are always looking forward to see which company or which person did this video. So I think that pushed our brands to a further market than it would have with any other genre.
No, music videos are not our plan. We had our mind set on shooting films. We were going to be great filmmakers telling epic feature film stories. You know, that was the dream. It still is the dream. But then, you know, every dream has to start somewhere. So I guess we're still in our foundations. We're still sowing solid seeds of what we really want to see in the couple of years to come.
Pretty much what I've been doing with my career is just try to be a storyteller. Like ever since school, like with the crew that I worked with.
Behind the scenes, Tux's music video.
Hey, what's up? Yeah. This is gonna be our first shot.
Sorry, shooting like 1:06. It's not 8 o'clock.
This we have to be wrapped by 11.
Now we're gonna go shoot The Sign of Africa. This song basically unites people.
Like I worked with a lot of guys, and from then, even when we did music videos back then, we always wanted to tell stories with them. You can check out Tux, Let Me Live Now. That's one of the first videos that we shot. And if you watch that, like our storytelling started all the way back then. It's always been about stories. So I think that's the most important thing, and that's what I feel like the market right now is not taking advantage of. Every time when you're watching a music video now, it's all about being flashy and, you know, showing girls and their booties. I think that's been done since like the 90s, so we don't want to see like the same things that you see every day. We try and tell stories with our visuals, and we try and make it like look classy as we do it.
Music videos have challenged us to tell our stories in a very limited, short space of time. And I think if you can master actually telling a story in 3 minutes that is completely fulfilling, beginning, middle, and end, you have the recipe right. So we are passionate about telling stories, and music video shooting opportunities gave us the platform to be able to tell those stories that we need to tell. So music videos were not the initial plan, but they became part of the journey.
Music is something that's very current and relevant. So it's possible for a film to become irrelevant, and something like a music video will always be relevant.
We're all about relevancy.
Even today, people still watch Michael Jackson's Thriller music video, and you know, they respect the art that they saw in that. So music videos are something that can become timeless if it's done right. So
we love music videos. I mean, we'll still shoot them. If you come to us, we'll shoot them. We love them. We love them. We love that it's quick, it's fast, it makes us think on our toes, that it is relevant, that it doesn't die out. It just transcends through time. It just never gets old. People will always revisit it.
My favorite piece for 2016. This is very difficult.
I wouldn't say I have a favorite piece in 2016. But I remember every production for the level of difficulty that it gave me. So I can give you 3 productions that really challenged me, actually, as a producer.
To be honest, from 2016, I don't really have a favorite. I would give you my top 5. Damn, even that's difficult.
The 3 productions that really challenged me, I wouldn't say they were my favorite productions because I don't have, like, all of them are awesome. I love all our productions this year, so I can't pick which one. But if I have to pick a production in 2016 that challenged me greatly, it has to be Ameni, because the pre-production phase is hella long. And I had to bargain, and whoop, Ameni was on fire. There's a Nigerian artist called Demi V. The title of his song is Yala Yolo. That production challenged me greatly because of the cultural differences between Nigerians and South Africans and the language barriers and their way of doing things and my way of trying to do things. So, you know, we had to try and strike a balance between finding what works for everybody, right? And MT, we up. My word. That one. If I did not die on that one. Heck, that production gave me trauma. Yo, my nerves were shot for 3 days after that. I was dealing with Nyalba boys, so hella difficult. They decide, no, they're good enough to appear on screen next to MT. Of course, I mean, if you want to groove with MT, groove with MT, no problem. But don't groove with MT without talking to me first and then expecting me to pay you for it. And that's when things went east and west between us, and I had to get my armed guards on board and the leader of the place on board, and it really needed a hectic intervention to sort it out. So I'm glad to be alive and I understand that as a producer sometimes you're not the likable one. So I think I'm also a producer because I'm okay with that.
Guys, I don't have a favorite, man. All my stuff is my favorite. I love every single video that I did this year, to be honest. I wouldn't rank one above the rest. Like, I would say they're all within this certain box. Like, good, bad, awesome. So they're all in the awesome box, all of them. And yeah.
Bottles of the Belvedere, it's all on me. Party people over here, it's all on me. Spilly life on a Tuesday.
I wouldn't say one is better than the other. They're all great in their aspects, you know, in their genres. So I wouldn't say one is better than the other. But yeah. Top 5. Ameni, We Up, All on Me, Couldn't, and Kuzaki.
Take it shows maricana, funa song que expanda. Take it to my kinda start, I never for the saga. Got your baby mama, get the picture like a gala. I got my niggas to get it AD.
Also different, you know, and they brought, all of them have a bit of story in there except for Benchmark. Benchmark was more of a feel-good type of vibe. So I feel they are 3 genres that we did that really made me happy. I wouldn't say they're my favorites, I would say they made me really happy. We got a chance to work with a lot of great artists in South Africa, and we're very thankful and happy with each and every single project
Billy
that
life
we work
on
on.
a Tuesday. Sidlubusha betu kose kuse. Yeah. Jela minu kalangani men it's all on me. Oh yeah.
Since this was like literally the second year of us existing, in a sense, I would say so far it's been awesome. I think it's been a great year. 2016 is definitely the best year we've had as a company because we got to work on a lot of projects. A bunch of them were recognized in like very big awards in South Africa. Even internationally, we were nominated for Best Music Video in Zimbabwe. So I think it's a big thing, man. 2016 was incredible, and I'm hoping that 2017 will be an even bigger year than 2016 was.
It really makes me feel good that we won some awards under OM this year. It really shows that the passion, the sweat, blood, sweat and tears that we put into this dream that we have, this legacy that we want to build is eventually going to pay off.
So, winning a bunch of awards is quite rewarding because that means you know, people other than yourself think that your work is good.
It validates that you're doing an excellent job and you're striving to excel at what you professionalize in, what you're a master at, you know.
Winning awards is reaffirming that you're doing great work, so I'm happy with that. It all started, you know, from, when was it? I think my very first film award was in 2009 for a film called Isazela. We won Best Short Film at the Jozi Film Festival. That was incredible. Like, I never thought I would see my work, you know, being appreciated by other people other than myself, like in that sense. So ever since then, it's just been award after award, and it's quite comforting, you know, to know that more than just yourself, people out there are appreciating the work. So yeah, I'm very happy with that.